Alright, how's it going, everyone? I think we are good to go for reading some Goosebumps on this All Hallows of Eves. Or whatever. I'm just making sure everything is all set up. But, tonight I have a Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps book, which these were cool, by the way. The first editions of these, or the first, like, printings, I think it was the first 10 or 15 of the Choose Your Own, had these holographic covers to sell them in your Scholastic Book Fair for $4 American. And one of the best things about these types of books was that you could reread them over and over again and try to determine the paths that you wanted to go into and how you wanted to progress. So, tonight we will be letting chat decide how we progress through this book of scares. Alright, so anyway, this one's interesting because this is a story about a genie inside of a can of soda, which is definitely Pepsi related. Dial-up sounds coming from inside the house. Oh my god. It's happening! Yeah, if you read the book front to back, that was a bad idea. In fact, it specifically tells you not to when you start looking at the book. There's a warning. Beware. Do not read this book from beginning to end, or else. Alright, so anyway, let's start with our wonderful adventures into 1990s preteen horror? Preteen. Anybody home, you call, charging into your house after school one day. The door bangs shut behind you. But silence. Total silence. Hello? Mom? Dad? Anybody? No answer. Weird, you think? You drop your school books on the living room table and hurry toward the kitchen. Why is there no one around? Not even your brother or sister. You've never come home and found the place empty before. Your footsteps creak on the floor as you head from the kitchen door. Creak, creak. Mom? You call again? Nothing. You feel a little creepy all alone in the house. Then you think of something that makes you grin. No one's here. You can do anything you want. Time to raid the refrigerator. You zoom into the kitchen and yank open the fridge door. Yes! It's packed. There's some leftover pizza, some bagel bites, a whole container of nacho cheese sauce, chocolate cake, Capri Sun, big bottle of fruit punch, 2 6-packs of cola, Pepsi, and fried chicken legs. You're reaching for some cake when something catches your eye. Hey! Did one of those cola cans move? Spooky. You stare at the cola can, but nothing happens. It's only a can of soda, you tell yourself. The silence must be getting to you. You grab the cola from the 6-pack, along with some chips and a slab of chocolate cake. Okay, a slab is a lot of chocolate cake. Holy moly, this kid is loving chocolate cake. Yeah, pizza in the morning, pizza in the evening, pizza at murder time. Why not, right? You don't usually have a chance to pig out like this. Then you head for the family room. You flop down on the couch in front of the TV. No battle over the remote today. Where's everybody anyway, you wonder again? You flip up the tab on the cola can to open it. Instantly you hear the fizzy gas escaping. Psst. R. Kelly's sheets. It was 99 cents. Whoa! The fizzing won't stop. You shove the can away from you, holding it out away from your body. Cam must have been shaken up. A fine, wet spray shoots out all over you. Then a cloud of misty white gas begins escaping from the can. Your eyes widen as the cloud grows bigger and bigger. It fills the room like a giant mushroom cloud. Your mouth drops open in awe. Something else is coming out of the can. Something alive. With a loud hissing sound, a ghostly, life-sized young woman squeezes out of the cola can and floats in front of you. Ouch! She exclaims. She shakes herself off like a wet dog. The mist scatters around her. That hurt! For another second, she hovers above the coffee table. Her form is thin and airy, like a hologram. Then she suddenly becomes solid. She drops to the ground and lands on her 2 feet with a thud. Hi, she greets you. What's up? How do you do, fellow kids? You don't answer her. You can't. You're too shocked to make your mouth move. Instead, you stare at the amazing person standing in your family room. She's got spiky red and purple hair and 5 earrings. She's anime. She's wearing a fuzzy short black sweater and baggy blue jeans with black combat boots. Hey, I'm talking to you, she yells. Hi, you answer. You're too surprised to say much else. She's cool, you think, watching her strut around as if she owns the place. Definitely cool. Okay. Nice place, sort of, she exclaims with a snorty kind of laugh. She flops down in a big stuffed chair across from you, stretches her legs out, and lets her combat boots fall on the coffee table with a clunk. She flashes you a big smile. Okay, let's cut to the chase, she rattles off. My name's Jenna. I'm a genie. You got 3 wishes. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever you want, 3 things. Fame, fortune, giant bag of diamond rings, 90s internet back, muting my phone like a professional streamer that I am, dropping the book that I'm reading like a professional streamer that I am, immediately collecting the book again. Anything that you desire. You name it. Except I don't do windows, and I don't do guns, knives, or death. If you want to off someone, get another genie. Got that? Yeah, you mutter, finding your voice. So what's it gonna be? Make your first wish, she insists. Before you can ask one of the zillion questions swimming around in your brain, Jenna snaps her fingers. Oops, wait, she cries. There's something I forgot to tell you. The most important part, when you want to make another wish, you've got to open the cola can again. Then, whoosh, I'll pop out and say, what's up? And we can boogie from there, got it? She's cool with the kids. No, you shake your head hard. I don't get any of this. How did you get into that can in the first place? And how can I open it again if it's already open? And how can you come out again? You're already out. It's a genie thing, Jenna explains with a toss of her head. Believe me, I'll be in there. Take my word for it. You're too astonished to argue with her. Is this for real? Okay, hurry up. Make a wish. I don't have all day. Alright, chat. So we have a decision to make. We have a couple options. What wish? So, we can either wish to be a big celebrity. We can be the richest kid in the world. We can be the best looking kid in the world. We can wish for something else besides money, fame, or good looks. Those are the choices. Let's create a poll here. Let's... Oh my god. I am dumb and I typoed. It's fine, because you will figure out what it means. So here is the link to vote. And... go. Votes are coming in. Remember, your wish could be deadly. Alright. So far we have a tie between richest kid in the world and best looking kid in the world. And no votes for big celebrity because I can't type. You could buy more cake with money. That's a good point. Interesting. You want to hear what the other was? We might see what that is at some point. But it looks like we need a tiebreaker. They don't get to decide, it's not D&D? Yeah. We'd have to skip over to that instead. Others seem to be bad ends. I mean, that's sort of metagaming a bit, but that's potentially true. Alright, well we have a split vote, so we need to do a revote on those two options, I suppose. So wish richest or best looking. So let's do a revote on a new vote here. I will choose that. And we'll see where the votes go. Alright, so it looks like that settled the vote. Never trust adults? That might be true. Alright, looks like votes are in. So we'll go with richest. Let's go ahead and go back to our Goosebumps page. So we will turn to page 45. Which isn't actually page 45. I think it is... Oh, it might actually be. Never mind. There we go. Well, I guess I want to be rich, you tell Jenna. Who wouldn't, Jenna responds. Then she ducks her head. You can see she's trying to hide her laughter. They all ask for that, she mutters. She fakes a yawn. Boring. You feel your face flush, but you don't really care what she thinks. Now that you've decided on a wish, you want it to come true. So, will you make me rich, you demand? Okay, fine, no big deal. Adds with a shrug. You have to say, I wish I were rich, or else I can't deliver the goods. It's a primo Genie rule. Close your eyes and cross your fingers for good luck. I wish I were rich, you announce. Whoosh! The room fills with a huge white smoky cloud. You can't see a thing until... Hey! Way cool! You shout. You gaze around your new surroundings. Can this be real? Or are you just dreaming? Your heart races with excitement. Is this where you live now? It's a palace! Well, at least a mansion. You're sitting on a fancy black leather couch in a family room the size of a gymnasium. An elegant oriental rug covers the floor. A huge screen TV faces the couch, filling one wall. Along the other walls are 3 different media centers, with enough computers, video games, and electronic music equipment to fill a department store. Remember department stores? A butler in a black tuxedo enters the room, carrying a silver tray. "Would you care for an after-school snack?" he asks politely. Then he bends stiffly from the waist to offer you a selection of pizzas, soft drinks, candy, and apple juice. Oh, your favorites. Where am I? You ask the butler, just to make sure. And who are you? The butler gives you a small smile. "You, of course, are at home," he answers in a formal English accent. "And I, of course, am James, in service to your family ever since you won the $80 million lottery with that ticket your mother bought you. Are you having trouble with your memory today, if I may ask?" "Yes. Yes, James," you mumble, trying to take all this in. "I'm rich!" You want to shout? You feel like doing cartwheels and dancing around the family room. But you don't. James would definitely think you were nuts if you did that. James, you ask instead. "Do you have a car and a driver? I want to see my friends." James' polite smile disappears. His whole face frowns. "Oh, no, he says, shaking his head quickly. "You can't do that, I'm afraid. You can't leave the house. It's much too dangerous." "You can't go outside," James tells you. "I am under strict orders from your parents not to allow you out of the house." Is this guy for real? You're the richest kid in the world. You should be able to do anything you want. No way are you gonna stay stuck in the house, you decide. Oh, come on, James. I want to hang out with my friends. I won't be gone long, and my parents never have to find out. It'll be our little secret. You flash him your best smile. But he doesn't smile back. "Out of the question," he tells you. "I have my orders, I intend to follow them, and you will too." Okay, fine. Obviously you aren't going to get anywhere with this guy. I'll stay here. Then you wave him away with your hand. Thank you, James. That will be all." James doesn't move. You let out a sigh. "Don't worry," you assure him. "I'm not going anywhere." "Very good," James answers. He gives you a quick bow, then turns and walks out of the room. You listen to his footsteps echoing down the long hallway as they fade away. You pop your head out the doorway. The coast is clear. There's not a lot of options in this route so far. You tiptoe along the polished marble hallway. This house is huge! You hope you don't get lost. You gaze down an enormous stairway and spot the front door. You glance around quickly. Good. You're still alone. You dart down the stairs and out through the double oak doors. Outside, you wander over to the 10-car garage where the driver is polishing a new Rolls Royce. You wonder if he has the same orders as the butler. Only one way to find out. Page 137. "Hi," you say to the driver. His name tag says Manny. You try to act casual. Manny, can you drive me to see my friends?" "Of course," the driver replies politely. "Where to first?" "Great!" Alright, the driver doesn't know about your parents' orders. You hop in the back seat before anyone else notices you. But who should you go see? It's a toss-up between your two best friends, Peter and Stephanie. Peter likes to hang around at the mall. Stephanie likes to play video games. Taking Peter to the mall could be a lot of fun. Shopping is probably awesome when you're a millionaire. Then again, maybe you should pick up Stephanie and come back to the mansion to play video games. You saw that media center back there. It was out of control. Stephanie's really good at video games, and she would totally be impressed. Where would you like to go? The driver asks. Alright, where to? So, who to pick up? It was Peter or Stephanie. Peter to the mall. Stephanie to play video games. Those are the options. Alright, poll is up. This appears to be unanimous. Based on these results. What was I doing? Alright. We got some votes. Got some votes in. So, it appears that we are going to pick up Stephanie to play some video games. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright. I voted against the grade. Nice, Efka. Let's pick up Stephanie, you tell Manny. We could play video games back at the house. So it's true, Stephanie exclaims when she climbs into the car. That was a fast transition. You're a millionaire. How'd it happen? Just lucky, I guess. You don't tell Stephanie about the genie granting your wish to be rich. She'd never believe you. When you arrive back at the mansion, the two of you grab a tray of sodas and snacks and head into the family room. You wave at the entertainment centers lining the walls. What do you want to play? Stephanie picks up the video game controller. Mortal Revenge, she announces. If you dare. Your soul is mine. Wait. Actually, one second.
Your soul is mine.
Mortal Revenge. You pop the Mortal Revenge video game into the machine. It's one of your favorites, too. Pretty soon, you and Stephanie are karate kicking your way through a street gang of bad guys. Great shot, Steph, you cheer. You're good at this. You grab a can of cola. All this action's making you thirsty. Thanks, Mortal Revenge is the coolest. Stephanie keeps her eyes focused on the screen. I wish it were real. Me too, you flip open the can of soda. I wish we were doing this in real life. With a hiss, white smoke fills the room. Man, what are you doing, son? You don't wish for that. Dang, mistakes were made. What's happening? Turn to page 69 to find out. Nice. The smoky white gas chokes you, making it impossible to breathe. Your heart pounds as you realize what is happening. You accidentally made a wish! You popped open the cola can, the one with the genie in it, then you said, I wish we were doing this in real life. Bad move, son! Because when the smoke clears, you find yourself standing in the middle of a dark alleyway, facing three guys dressed from head to toe in black silk. Horrible masks cover their faces. They look just like the ninjas in Mortal Revenge. Except that they're real! Terrifyingly real! And they're heading straight toward you and Stephanie. Oh my god. Hey, what's up, Ewan? To page 99. You glance at Stephanie. She's frozen in place, staring at the Mortal Revenge fighters. Ah! The thug in front lets out a piercing shriek and leaps forward. With a sharp, fast kick to your jaw, he knocks you to the ground. Then he spins and moves into a new striking pose, hovering above you. The other two creeps laugh. You rub your jaw. It stings. I'll hold them off while you get away, Stephanie cries. She bends over, grabs a garbage can lid, and hurls it at your attackers. Man, fucking Stephanie is killing it. While they're looking away, you scramble to your feet and see an old abandoned warehouse nearby. A good place to hide. You dash toward the door, yank it open, and duck inside. And come face to face with the most terrifying sight of your life! Your whole body shakes as you stare at the hideous creature. A four-armed ninja fighter with the head of a rat. Foamy saliva drips from the rat man's mouth. He swings his arms wildly, holding a samurai sword in each of his 4 hands. The sky? I don't know what you're talking about. That's just a Windows XP background. What's up, Missing? It's Goro. Oh, I'm sorry. The legally appropriate churro. It's different, and it's not a churro. Alright, so we have a choice to make. We can either run back out into the street. So, what do? Or, we could stay and try to fight the 4-armed rat beast. Alright, poll is open. And immediately split. Oh no. Well, we have some choices. It's really loud, I apologize.
Choose your destiny. Flawless victory.
It appears that we are going to be fighting the 4-armed beast.
Flawless victory.
Alright. If that's the choice, that solidifies it. With 8, unless we get 2 more to go the other way, but not necessarily like you would want to do that. Fighting the beast is the option. Let's go. 105. You are sick with terror, but you know that your only hope of survival may to defeat this hideous beast. The only way out of mortal revenge is to win, and this rat-faced samurai looks like the guy to beat. The rat man advances towards you. He swings the swords in all 4 hands, twirling them in a figure-8 pattern. They slice through the air, making a swish-swooshing sound. You shudder. Those swords will slice right through you just as easily. Take your eyes off the rat man for just an instant. You glance around the abandoned warehouse, searching for a weapon. You need something to fight him with. But the warehouse is empty. All you see is a pile of crumbling bricks. Wait a minute. The rat man opens his mouth in a disgusting hiss. His razor-sharp teeth drip with foam. His eyes glow red. You've got to do something! Blood is pounding in your ears. Still he comes towards you, the blade slicing the air. Then he pounces. Ah! You let out a scream as the rat man leaps at you, sword swirling. You dive out of the way toward the pile of bricks. Oof! Pain shoots up your leg as you fall to the floor. The rat man is right behind you. He drops his sword and grabs at you with his forearms, sinking his teeth into your shin. Get off, you shriek! You kick at him with your other leg. Ow, no! You kick his snout over and over, but he's too strong. You reach your arm out and manage to grab one of the bricks lying nearby. You bring it down hard, right on his snout. With a howl of pain, the rat man instantly releases you and leaps to his feet. You scurry behind the pile of bricks. The rat man snatches up the samurai swords and heads your way. Get back, you yell! Get away, you slimy creep! The rat man's swords whirl so fast they're just a silver blur. Desperate, you pick up another brick and hurl it. It hits him smack in the gut. Hard. Oh, the rat man cries. He drops his swords and doubles over in pain. Clutching his stomach, his shoulders heave as if he's about to be sick. He opens his mouth and belches. Gross, you think. Then you notice that something shiny has popped out of his mouth. A cola can. Could it be your cola can? with the genie inside. You lunge forward, grab the can, and rip off the top. White smoke pours out, then forms itself into Jenna's shape. I wish you start to say! But that's as far as you get. Ah! The rat man screeches. You look up and see his sword slicing through the air right at your head. Hey! How'd he pick them up so fast? You didn't really think you could beat a ninja rat man, did you? The most horrifying warrior in all of mortal revenge? Oh well. Better luck next game. The end. We have died a horrible death. Congratulations. Alright. That is the end of that tale. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to go back and try another option? Or we can move on to a different, not as spooky adventure book. Pepsi can, not Pepsi cannot. Yeah, Goro destroyed us. Holy moly. What do you guys want to do? I'm thinking we can go back to the first three options and maybe pick a different one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do at least one other one. So, we have... Which wish? We have 3 wishes to choose from. We can either be the best looking. We can be a big celebrity. Or something else. Those are the options. Poll is open. Alright, I'm gonna take a really super quick bathroom break. Just to actually clear my throat a bit. And yeah. And then we will be right back with more. Alright, we're back. So, we have a tie between best looking or something else. Which means we need a tiebreaker, I suppose. Is there a way to... I'm curious if there's a way to just, like, pick a random person in your chat. I don't know if that's a thing you can do. Oh, this is something I should have done. I should have put a chat on screen. That would have been a really good idea. We can still do that. I think that'll work. Maybe? Oh, actually looks like we had a breaker already. Sweet. That'll work then. It looks broken. There we go, it worked. What I need to do though is I need to make this a different color, potentially. Or that kind of works, actually. Sweet. We have a tiny text box now. Alright, well, it looks like best looking one. So we'll go with best looking. Which is me. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Alright, what was right here? Alright, back to best looking then. So, we're gonna go back to the beginning of the book. We had a choice between 4 wishes. Best looking is on page 39. Alright. You think hard, not wanting to make a choice too quickly. Finally, you decide. You've always wanted to be really good looking. So cute that people would stop and stare at you. I wish to be good looking, you tell the genie. I want to be so stunning that people's mouths hang open when they see me. Jenna giggles. Yup, she says, jumping up from the chair. That's an easy one. I get it all the time. That makes sense to you. You imagine a lot of people would want to be good looking. Okay, Jenna pops her gum. Hold on to your socks, kiddo. Here goes. The dialect of this genie is very 90s. Whoosh! White smoke fills the room. It smothers you, but only for a second. Then it clears as quickly as it came. Can't wait to look in the mirror, except you can't move. Not an inch. Something's holding you in place as if you're frozen in ice. A horrible tight feeling of fear grips your throat, closing it so tight you can't even swallow. What's happening? You try to speak, to scream for help, but you can't open your mouth. Oh no, you're paralyzed. What did the genie do? Since you can't move, ask someone to turn the pages for you, and go to page 112. Cedric's a big old jerk, Kate. Wow, why would he do that? Also, we're apparently paralyzed? Hello? 112. Oh. Alright. You stare straight ahead, unable to move. You can't even blink. You try to figure out where you are. The wall across from you is covered with paintings. But there's no furniture in the room, nothing but a low bench. Weird, you think? It looks like a museum. Ah! A woman standing in front of you gasps. Look at the shadows on the hair. So beautiful. People stop to stare at you, all right, and their mouths hang open when they see you, just as you asked for in your wish. Then the awful truth dawns on you. Your wish had come true, but not at all the way you thought. You're beautiful, all right. Jenna has turned you into a beautiful painting. A painting so beautiful it hangs in a museum. Wouldn't a statue make... It's fine. But that's not what I meant. Your mind screams, but there's no way to wish yourself out of this mess. You can't exactly open a cola can and let out a genie if you're frozen inside a painting. Or say the special wish-making words. Look at this painting, a man in front of you whispers to his friend. Isn't it beautiful? And so lifelike. Being beautiful may not be all it's cracked up to be. Guess you're really hung up on your looks. Oh, we died. Alright, let's try between the other two and see if one of those doesn't immediately kill you. That belongs in a museum. Alright, so we have celebrity or something else. Those are the only two options, apparently. Alright. Remember, your choice could be the end of you. Apparently everybody wants something else. Alright. I kind of agree. Play a countdown track. I'm just kind of going based on the amount of votes. If it's an overwhelming amount of votes towards one, we'll just choose it. Doesn't need to be as formal. I hope it's a bear. Yep, looks like something else though. We'll just go with that. Alright. For a minute, you don't know what to say. This totally cool genie pops out of a cola can and offers you 3 wishes. You can't believe it. But you know what you'll wish for. Something awesome. You can picture it there in front of you. Before you put it into words, you hear a car pull up. Uh-oh! You tell the genie quickly. My mom's home. You've got to hide. Come on, to my room. Motioning for her to follow you, you race down the hall. You push Jenna behind your closet door so your mom won't see her when she comes in. And you know your mom will come in any minute now. She always does. First thing every day when you get home from school, she nags you about your homework, then scolds you about not making your bed, and then insists you clean your room. Hi, Lammykins, your mom calls as she enters the house. You cringe when you hear the babyish name. Jenna snorts. Then she pretends to put a finger down her throat and fakes a gag. You giggle. You're so cool. I wish you were my mom, you blurt out. You wish I were your mom, Jenna declares? I could do that. Uh-oh. You've just made your first wish. Why? Alright. Bam! A door slams at the back of the house, startling you. Someone's home. Wait a minute, you think? You already heard your mom's footsteps down the hall, so who just came in? You pop out of your room and spot your big brother Randy bounding into the family room. He's 16 years old and really clumsy. Your mom says that he's at that awkward age. His hands and feet seem too big for the rest of him. Jenna follows you to the family room and flops down on the couch. Hi, Mom, Randy mumbles as he glances at Jenna. What's up? Wait a minute. What did he just call Jenna? Hey, Randy, Jenna answers. She's chewing gum and popping it loudly. Good day at school? It was okay, Randy answers her. But I got kicked out of math class for not having my homework done. Jenna shakes her head. Teacher's a jerk, tells Randy. Don't worry about it. Right, Randy agrees. He flops down on the couch beside her. You stare at him, your eyes wide. Then you stare at Jenna. You can't believe this. A totally cool version of my mom. Why does Randy act as if he knows her, as if he's seen her before? Why isn't he freaking out? What are you looking at, goof? Randy snaps. Rando, you say, using his nickname. Because he speedruns randomizers of Zelda Link to the Past. You lower your voice and lean close to him. See that person next to you, with all the earrings and the combat boots and the wild hair? Who is it? You ask him. What planet are you on? Randy snorts. That's Mom. Randy's a dork. This is getting weird. Like, way too weird. She's really done it. Jenna turned herself into your mom. You're not at all sure you like that. Rando, You try again. That's not really Mom. Our mom is blonde. She's 40 years old, and she wears pink sweatpants, remember? Give me a break, Randy punches you lightly on the shoulder. I'm not in the mood for games. I'm serious, you whisper loudly. That's not Mom. That's some kind of genie who just came out of a cola can. She gave me 3 wishes, and I wished that she'd be our mom, and now she is. Very funny, Randy says, but he doesn't laugh. Okay, who the hell laughs after saying very funny and like a super sarcastic... This is... okay. Anyway. I'll prove it to you, you tell him. You reach over and grab the cola can sitting on the coffee table in front of him. It's the can you just opened, the can Jenna popped out of. But it's not open anymore. You stare down at it. How can this be, you wonder? The can is sealed up and it feels full. Hey! Careful with that, Jenna warns. You gaze at the cola can. Why, you ask Jenna. Oh, one thing I wanted to do... Sorry. I'm just gonna pull this open real quick. I wanted to... Wait, is there a way I can make the background of the chat actually show? Hello? I don't think I can. Alright, well, crap. Never mind then. I guess. Fresh chats only. Yeah, it doesn't show all the chat. I could have it show always rather than pop in and out. I guess the chat's not moving that quick. I've never actually used this widget before, so it seems interesting. There we go. It's also not wide enough to show the names properly. I can fix that. Properties. At least I think I can fix that. There we go. I don't know if that's readable, but here we are. It's better than it was. Alright. You gaze at the cola can. Why, you ask Jenna. You'll find out, she answers mysteriously. She looks so serious that you gently place the cola can back on the table. Hey, didn't Jenna say she'd go back into the cola can each time you made a wish? So why is she still here? Easy answer, you think. You wished it. You wished for her to be your mom, and it came true. But if Jenna's out here, what's in the cola can now? Randy stands up. You grab his arm. Randy, she's not our real mom, you insist. You gotta believe me. Oh, stop it already, Randy yanks his arm away from you. If she can grant wishes, I wish your face would turn blue. He stomps out of the room, but at the doorway he glances back at you. Yow, Randy shouts. How did that happen? What, you ask? Your face, he cries, pointing. It's blue. You leap off the couch and race to a mirror. Oh no, your face really is blue. Now what? Alright, we have two choices. We can... What do? We can wish our face to be normal. Or... Yeah, why did Randy get a wish? That's screwed up. Or we can just, you know, have a blue face. That's okay. Those are options. Steph wished, didn't she? Well, Steph wished and then you parroted it. But this is different, I think. I don't know. It might just be bad writing. Alright, well this is pretty unanimous. Just have a blue face. I kind of agree. That would ruin our wishes, right? Alright. Well, that was quick. Let's keep going. You decide to go on living with a blue face. Why not? You don't want to waste one of your 3 wishes just to turn your face back to its regular color. And besides, your new mom has red and purple hair. Blue face will fit right in. That's a little overly optimistic. There's only one thing that's bothering you. Mom? You stammer. It's weird calling Jenna by that name. How come my face turned blue when Randy made a wish? I'm giving him 2 wishes, she answers you. Or maybe 3, or 4. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll like him better than you. You can't do that, you cry. Who says? Jenna replies. Randy's mouth is open so wide it's hanging down to his chest. Finally, he closes it enough to talk. Give me a break, Randy says, looking at you. You don't really believe Mom can grant wishes. You don't think I did that, do you? Like if I say, I wish that your face will be pink and yellow stripes, it's going to turn, whoa! God damn it, Randy. Randy doesn't even have time to finish his sentence. In an instant, your face is covered with pink and yellow stripes. I wish you'd shut your mouth! You snap at Randy. Oh no, fuck, that's the wrong voice. I wish you'd shut your mouth, snap at Randy. No problem, Jenna says with a giggle. Uh-oh. You've blurted out another wish without thinking. You glance at your brother. His eyes are wild, full of terror. He's trying desperately to open his mouth. He pries at his lips with his fingers tugging, pulling, twisting. No matter what he does, he can't get his mouth open. How is he gonna eat? You ask Jenna, your voice rising. That's your problem, she says with a sly smile. Okay, think, you tell yourself. You've only got 1 wish left. What should you wish for? Finally, you decide. I wish you'd give me the rest of Randy's wishes, you tell Jenna. You think this is pretty clever, as you start to smile. But Jenna just laughs. Granted, she says, but he doesn't have any wishes left. I didn't like him better than you after all. Uh-oh. You just used up your last wish. Oh, well, your face is pink and yellow, but it probably should be red after all the mistakes you've made. The end. I kind of want to see what happens if we choose to wish our face back. So I'm going to go back and read that real quick. I'm curious. This is not fine. Alright, so your face really is blue. Bright blue. Even your scalp is blue. You rub at the color hoping it'll come off. No luck. You're permanently blue. But just down to your neck. The rest of you is the regular color. Ugly and human. What's going on, you cry? Whirling around to face Jenna. He made a wish, I granted it, she says with a shrug. I'm the mom. I say everyone in this family gets 2 more wishes. Like, you've got 2 more wishes. You got a problem with that? Yes, I've got a problem with that. Look at me. You don't like it? She snaps. Fix it. You hate to use up your second wish this way, but you got to. Can't stand to go around with a blue face. Okay, okay. I wish my face were the normal color again. You run back to the mirror to see if the wish worked, but you can already tell from Randy's reaction it did. Wow, he says to Jenna. Awesome! How'd you do that, Mom? It's easy, Jenna brags. I've had years of practice. Thousands of years. Randy glances at you with a twinkle in his eye. I know what I want next. Randy, don't you dare you scream at him. Uh-oh. Shoutouts to Randy being a huge dick. But you can't stop your brother from blurting out his wish. I wish I could have the wildest, most amazing party ever, he says. And I wish it were happening right now. Whoosh. Feel a sudden rush of dizziness, and for a moment the world seems to go black. When you open your eyes, it's nighttime. And your house is full of happy, noisy, partying high school kids. This isn't so bad, you think? Randy could have wished for something a lot worse. You glance around the family room. You're standing in exactly the same spot you were before, but the room has changed. It's lit by candles, music blares from the stereo system, and mobs of kids are pressed against you, trying to shove and dance their way through the crowd. Everyone's drinking cola. One second, I have to take a drink and re-drink that. Or, re-drink that? Reread that. Excuse me? Hold on. Your house is full of happy, noisy, partying high school kids. Everyone's drinking cola. Hey, you suddenly think. Where's that cola can? The one Jenna came out of. The one she told you to be careful with. It was on the coffee table a minute ago, but now it's gone. The cola can! You have to find it before someone else does. But who knows what would happen then? Jenna warned you to be careful with it. It must be very special. You spot a guy in an orange t-shirt hanging out near the television. He's holding an unopened can of cola and talking to a bunch of Randy's friends. Is that the one? Was that can sitting on the coffee table just a minute ago? You're just about to ask him when you hear a sound you recognize all too well. Your 5-year-old sister, Kate, screaming her head off. We have a choice to make about Kate. What do... So, do we search for the cola can? Or run to see what's wrong with Kate? Dang it, Kate. Alright, the poll is open. Yeah, you were 5 in the book. Oh my god, there's a spooky light behind me. Shit. Did you guys see that? That was spooky. Reading Rainbow warned us about this. Oh my god. Yeah, that spooky clicking noise is weird. Alright, looks like we got 8 votes to run and see what is wrong with Kate, so we will go to Kate's aid. That is page 110. What's the story, Wishbone? You can't just let your little sister scream, can you? Of course not. So you forget the cola can. You race toward the dark house. Or you race through the dark house, down the hall, following the sound of her cries. Help! Stop it! You're scaring me, Kate screams over and over again. Kate's screaming is coming from the hall that leads to the kitchen. When you get there, a bunch of teenagers are crowded around, laughing and slapping each other high fives. Excuse me, move it, let me through, you shout, trying to be heard over the noise. Randy must have used another wish, you realize. Now there's a live rock band playing in your family room. Finally, the teenagers move aside enough for you to see Kate cowering outside a closet door, crying. The minute she sees you, she runs up and throws her arms around your legs. They're scaring me, Kate shrieks. With a $4.99 subscription from Nissia. Thank you for the 2 years. Much appreciated. Good to see you. You have now gotten that wonderful crown. Who's scaring you? Randy and these other guys, she whimpers. They keep hiding in closets and then jumping out to scare me. You give Kate a pat on the head. Okay, you tell her. Take it easy. I'll put you back to bed. No, Kate whines, stamping her foot. I won't go. I won't go. They'll hide in the closet in my room, and when the lights are out, they'll scare me more. You know what I wish? Wish? Did she say the word? Uh-oh. No, Kate. Don't do it. Why? I wish a monster would jump out of the closet and scare Randy right now. Oh no, you think. Your stomach tightens into a million knots. You gaze at the closet door, which is still closed. Randy's friends are all laughing and making fun of Kate. But when Randy's eyes meet yours, he realizes what you've already figured out. Her wish is going to come true. Any second now. Turn to page 43. If you dare. $43. The closet door flies open. Ah! Kate screams, gripping your leg so hard you think your blood will stop flowing. Inside the closet, flinging its arms and legs wildly, is a huge metallic creature. Its silver skull is enormous. A long gray tongue darts out at you between terrible silver teeth. The tongue makes a sickening, sucking sound. Kate. Randy's friends back away from the closet. They scream in such blood-curdling terror you can't hear the band playing just a few feet away. What is it? A girl screams. I don't know. I don't know. Randy shouts back. Whatever it is, it looks hideous and deadly. You're doomed. Help! Kate screams over and over again. Help! You want to help, but you're frozen in terror. Your eyes are glued to the monster. Its arms and legs flail, desperately trying to escape from the closet. Kate bolts out of the room. Randy's friends follow, stumbling and screaming. Still, you can't move. You can't tear your eyes away. The metallic monster's antennae waggle at you. Big drops of saliva roll off its tongue and splat onto the floor. Gross, Randy moans. Quick, wish it away. You wish it away, you snap. You've only got one wish left. You have to use it carefully. I can't! I used mine up! Crash. Suddenly, the giant metallic insect punches one long, wiry leg through a wall. A sharp pincer claw on the end of its leg reaches out towards Randy, and it grabs his arm. What are you waiting for? Randy screams. Wish it away! No, wait! Jenna suddenly rushes up to you. Are you sure you want to do that? Are you sure you want to get rid of the huge monster insect? The monster that has your brother gripped in enormous claws? You better believe it. Why not, you demand? Why shouldn't I wish that bug away? Because your real mom is inside that cola can, Jenna whispers. And if you don't find that can and wish her out of it, you'll never get rid of me. Can't you wish to switch places with my mom? You ask hopefully. Jenna shakes her head, rattling her earrings. I don't get to make wishes myself, she explains. I only grant them. Okay, okay, you try not to panic. How about if I wish for her to come back and for you to go away? Couple problems, kiddo. 1, you'd still have the bug on your hands, and 2, I can't get back into the cola can if I don't have it. Wish! Randy screams as the bug pulls him closer. Wish away the monster! What are we gonna do? Hashtag fuck Randy. Alright, we have 2 choices. What do? We can wish away the bug and save our jerk of a brother. Or we can find the cola can to save mom. What do? Seems to be pretty firmly in the hashtag fuck Randy plan. He's kind of a dick. Well, I guess that's it. So it is 6 votes for find the cola can and 2 for save our jerk Randy. So, hashtag fuck Randy, I guess. Alright, page 119. I can't do it, you think? I can't use up my last wish. If you do, you'll never be able to get rid of Jenna and get your mom back, and you're sure that getting rid of the genie is the most important thing in the world. I wish it! Kate screams behind you. She has crept back into the hall. I wish the monster would get out of here, right now. Kate! Whoosh. The world seems to spin, just for an instant. Then everything is so quiet, you can hear the hum of the stereo amplifier in the family room. No music is playing. There's just a steady hiss as electricity buzzes through the amp and speakers into the room. The monster's gone. Way to go, Katie! You cheer, ruffling her hair. You got rid of it, good girl. Yeah, Randy says weakly. Good job, Katie. He rubs his arm where the monster had gripped him. That's when you hear it. Outside. The sucking noise. The shrill, high-pitched whining and clicking sounds. The screams. You rush to the window to see what's going on outside. Yow! You fly backwards as a pane of glass explodes. A long metallic leg with a metal pincer claw shoots into the house through the broken window. You scream. Randy screams. Katie screams. They keep coming up with different names for Kate. Make it go away! From the front yard, you hear Randy's friends shouting and yelling too. The horrible metallic insect lifts itself up over the windowsill, lets out a shrill cry, then it lands on your family room floor. Your eyes grow huge and your heart pounds horribly. Randy is backed up against a wall. Katie collapses to the ground. Why didn't it go away? She wails. I wished it would go away. You realize what happened. Katie didn't wish carefully enough. It went away all right. Way to our front lawn. And now it's back. Yeah, are we gonna find that can, or... We've got to do something, Randy shouts. No kidding. The enormous metal monster crawls further into the room. Its antennae wave as if it's searching for prey. Then its head slowly turns your way. It seems to have found what it was looking for. You. You feel along the wall, desperate to find a weapon. Anything you can use to defend yourself. Your fingers touch a baseball bat leaning against the doorway. Luckily, Randy never puts his things away. The monster creeps closer and closer. We have an option. Me? What do? So, we can bash the giant insect with a baseball bat. Or we can run outside. Those are the choices. Never give up. Never surrender. Yo, what movie is that from? Hold on. I remember that. Never give up. Never surrender. Galaxy Quest? Yeah. What happened to the can? We haven't found the cola yet. And or Pepsi soda. Soon. Hopefully. Alright, looks like we're fighting back. Running away sounds like the bad idea. Alright. Let's do this. By the way, I just want to point out, the Ally McBeal baby makes me laugh really hard because that was on every freaking website in the 90s. Alright, bash it in. That's the plan. The monster insect's claw is about to close on you. Ah, you scream in terror? No! You grip the baseball bat tightly, swing your arms back, and let it fly. Wham! You smack the claw hard with the bat. Bam! A second hit. Ka-slam! Bam! Wham! 3 more hard hits. Yee! You scream as the bat strikes one final time. Someone will hand us a cool, refreshing soda. I wish. Hashtag not sponsored. All at once, the giant claw opens up. It flies open wide like a huge clamshell, revealing the horror of what's inside. You gasp when you see it. 10 or 15 smaller metallic claws, each one big enough to pinch your head off, or crack your skull into 1,000 little pieces, like a nutcracker. The multiple claws spring out at you, snapping viciously. No, you scream in utter terror. All at once, you don't care what happens. You don't care whether you ever see your real mother again. All you want is for this monster to go away. I wish the monster would disappear forever, you shriek. As our final wish. Whoosh! An instant of pure darkness, then silence. The whole world seems to come to a stop. Did the earth stop spinning? Did the stars go out? Finally, you can see again. You open your eyes, you glance at Randy, who has collapsed on the floor. He gives you a weak smile. And a thumbs up. You sigh with relief. The huge metallic insect is gone. You creep over to the window and peek out. No monster out there. Did it work? Is it really gone? A bunch of Randy's friends stand in your front yard. How did that happen? You hear them asking each other. Did you see the sky go dark? Where'd that metal thing go? Too hard to explain, you think? But the important thing is, the monster is nowhere to be seen. You turn back to the living room and stare at the mess. Broken glass, pizza boxes, cola cans everywhere. Empty cola cans, not full ones. Huh, close one, Randy declares, scrambling to his feet. Use your last wish, thanks. Yeah, you say a little sadly. Then you spot Jenna. She's sitting cross-legged on top of your family's big TV. She looks sad too. Oh well, she sighs. If I have to get stuck with a real job, being a real mom forever, I guess this isn't so bad. I'd rather have you guys than any of the other kids I met. But you are a real mom, Randy says. Not really, you think. Your real mom is in a cola can somewhere. And Jenna will never be able to get her back. Her genie powers have come to an end. They just... It's not the end, it's an end. Man, Randy's really dumb. Alright. There we go. Goosebumps. So I had a second book I wanted to read a bit of. This one will be a little more interesting, and I might have to turn the lights back on for it. We will see. So this is